Today our guest is Jim Karygiannis, who is a former politician, lobbyist, and businessman.
Thank you for having me on your program. I am myself an immigrant from a history that has a long country, such as China. I'm from Greece, and I came to Canada when I was 11 years old. I got into politics in 1988, and I got elected 8 times federally in Scarborough Agincourt. And I ran twice for city council, and I left municipal politics in 2020, and I started my own business. I'm currently a lobbyist. The firm name is GTA Strategies. I enjoyed representing the people of Scarborough Agincourt for 32 years. You know what? My experience with the Chinese community has been a wonderful one, and I find that the people of China are honest, straightforward, and most of all, very welcoming and very hospitable.
Can you talk about which cities you've been to, any unforgettable experiences from there?
The first time that I went to China, it was '96. I had the pleasure of traveling both to Hong Kong, Taiwan, as well as mainland China many times. In China, I've been something like 56 times. I have many memorable experiences from visiting the Great Wall, and I was on the Great Wall of China, and somebody comes up to me and says, "Hi, Jim." And I looked around and I said, "Hi." He says to me, "I live in your riding." And I go, "Really?" So it ended up that I met these people there, and it only goes to show you how small the world is. You got to get into the villages. You got to get into the back roads. You got to see in Anhui province, up in the Yellow Mountain, you got to see these guys carrying something like 2,000 steps, the luggage on themselves. But I'll have to tell you, the one thing that you asked me about good memories, the one thing that I will never forget is visiting the museum of the Nanjing massacre, because like the Chinese people, we suffered a genocide in 1920s, and what happened to the Chinese in 1939 was an atrocity. It was a genocide, and that it got to be recognized. Those are vivid memories that I'll never forget.
What are your personal experiences and impressions of made in China products, and have they changed over the years?
A lot of people say that made in China products are secondary, or I mean, some people even will go and say made in China is garbage. I disagree with that. And it stands to reason that if they were not good quality products, we wouldn't be getting all these products coming from China. I was listening to the news just this morning, the other day, and it said that Telsa is opening up the factory in Shanghai again, and their production is increasing 200%, almost on a weekly or monthly basis. Well, if Telsa production in Shanghai is increasing at that kind of a rate, that means to tell you that stuff made in China is good quality.
What do you think are the future developmental prospects of Chinese brands globally?
There is a lot of opportunity for the Chinese businesses to flourish. China right now is our second largest trading partner after the United States, very soon to overcome the United States, and we got to call it a spade what it is, and we cannot afford to not to talk about the elephant in the room, is our relationships with China. And one of the things that we can certainly work for is free trade with China, as we have with the United States. The sooner we do that, the better it's going to be. And I think the only thing that we can look upon is tomorrow, and tomorrow is a bright future for not only our relationship with China, but Chinese products, as well as Canadian products into China. China has vast opportunities, as well as vast opportunities for investment from China into Canada. I think that we have to start making sure that tomorrow is a bright future, not only for the people of Canada, not only for the people of China, but throughout the world. Because it's not for us folks, it's our kids and our grandkids, it's the tomorrow. And for the tomorrow's opportunities, I will say, just reach out, grab somebody, and make sure that you understand each other, and make sure that we talk to each other.
Well, Jim, thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Thank you, and as you say in Chinese, 谢谢.